I'm live. Okay, good evening, YouTube, my soul tribe, the ether and the cosmos, and no, they are not the same. This is your girl, Mighty Mocha, tuning in for Timely Tuesday. Week 5, I believe. It's been an interesting yet calm day, so I hope it's been the same for you guys. As always, I want to thank those who like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and like my content. Those who don't, I love you just the same. So, Timely Tuesday, I'm just going to dive right in. For those who know and those who don't, I usually give a little bit of dialogue and then use these beautiful tarot cards to kind of like drive my message home. So, yesterday, when I ended my Mission Driven Monday video, I don't know why in my head I just kept hearing timid much, timid, Timid, timid much. And I'm like, I'm feeling like, I don't know, it's just a feel, but I'm feeling like there are some things going on with people in the universe where people are afraid to stand up and be their true selves and to take advantage of opportunities that are being presented for them or that have been presented for them, or may not understand how to bypass certain fears so that they can take advantage of certain opportunities. Um, but it's a new year, and I would kind of think about embracing your desires from a new perspective. Even if it's old things that you have once thought to do, or things that you used to do in a particular way or a certain way, I would just think about shedding some light on them, some newness to them, um, and to regain your ownership of self, your ownership of self and things that are really pleasing to you, because it is time. It is time for you to live in your fullness and bask in the glory of all that you are without being afraid or fearful of the consequences. You know, long as you're not doing anything to hurt anyone, or to harm yourself, or to harm relationships, or to harm collaborations, I would just really encourage you to take the time to do you and to not be timid, and to not be afraid to be your true authentic self 100% of the time. And I would also kind of encourage you to gather a fuller understanding of yourself, because that kind of helps with your foundation and helps you to formulate what it is that how it is that you're showing up in the world and what it is that you bring to the table, because we all bring something. So I'm just going to send some love and light out that you not be timid, and that you use your time wisely and take advantage of opportunities that you have in order to be your best self. Okay. So it's not a lot to that. It's real simple. So I'm going to use these beautiful, what did I just say? I'm going to use these beautiful cards, tarot cards, Sun and Moon Tarot by Vanessa DeCourt, to drive my message home. I pulled 3 cards, but of course I pulled out a little bonus card here because I was just in the mood and it kind of came out as I was shuffling. So I felt like it belonged here. So on that note, we all know the food card. The food card is definitely, I'm telling y'all, me and universe be on point. The food card, ground zero. The food card is about courage. It's about, excuse me, excuse me, shush. The food card is about ecstasy without fear. I think I have pulled this card almost every week since I've been doing this, maybe with the exception of maybe 1 week, but I pulled the food card. So it's definitely an energy that is persistent and that continues to show up. And as we said, there is the caduceus that's up here, like this is always reminding me of mental and emotional and holistic health and well-being. And the butterfly is always making me think of transformation, and transformative energies. And the gator, trying to think, The gator is about, I want to say courage, but I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to lie on the card and just be making stuff up. But I pulled it so much you would think I know, right? Oh, the crocodile. That's what it is. It's about creative vision. What was I just saying? That you may have goals and you may have aspirations and you may have things that you want to do, but you haven't fully put yourself out there to take advantage of them. And the tiger is the oriental symbol for fear. So somebody may be fearful in terms of what it is that they want to embark upon. But I would just really encourage you and caution you against, encourage you to not get wrapped up in your fear, and encourage you to kind of like step out there and do that thing that you do, because we all have talents, we all have skill sets, and use them freely. And then the olive is the symbol of the ox, and that represents wholeness. What did I say? Holistic wellness, the whole person, like knowing yourself, putting your energy, your whole self into what it is that you're doing and being relentless about it, being persistent and being, almost damn near dogmatic about it, right? And then I pulled the Two of Cups, which is our love card. That's so beautiful. And this is about newness, new love, declarations of love. Um, it's about reciprocity, which is definitely a pet peeve of mine. I'm a big stickler for reciprocal energies. And the lotus petal, as you see, the reflection is in the water, and that is about as above, so below, as inside, so as outside. I think that's very simple and simplistic. And then there is the Prince of Cups. I'm sorry, I normally push this up. And then there is the Prince of Cups. And the Prince of Cups is also another romance card. And these two, the Two of Cups and the Prince of Cups, are both water cards. And I always think about, like I said the other night, water as being like this fluid energy, that really knows very few, if any, boundaries. But this is about desire and passion, but the also being fearful of, and they say like intimacy and involvement, but I'm thinking like even in terms of endeavors, like being fearful to be transparent about your involvements. And then he has a goblet there, and the goblet has a little snake on it. I'm not going to try to bring the card closer because you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. I'll get it. But the goblet is about emotional transformation. And then this dolphin is about, like, it's a clairvoyant dolphin, and it's about a free spirit. And so, yes, like set your shit on fire, light it up, do what you got to do, to come through and be true to yourself. And then, of course, I pulled I'm talking about desires and desiring energy. And of course, I pulled the Emperor. Be quiet until I'm done. Thank you. I pulled the Emperor, and this is definitely about, what did I say? What did I say? This is about owning your personal power. This is an Aries card. It's a fire card. You see the sun is lit up. It's blazing. It's hitting the tracks on all the land. There's bees there. There's a lamb. There's a shield. They're sitting on their throne. And this is about you owning your personal power. This is about leadership and how the laws of nature need to be applied in your endeavors and rational mindsets. This is all yang energy. And the natural light, is like cycles of vitality and energy, and is putting down into the earth, but is also bringing back up, from the earth. And that globe, is representing the traveler, the investigator, being curious and wanting to know more and do more. And then you'll see the bees here, and they represent vision and leadership and creativity, and just like having, the foresight to see yourself in a new light. And then there's a double phoenix on the shield here. And that double phoenix is about inner transformation. What do we say? That butterfly transformation. We said it. Like, all of these cards are resonating very well. And then there's the, I want to say the he or high, I'm not sure, but that is about the window of perception. And it is about being able to not only see what you are envisioning yourself for yourself within, but being able to see it outside of yourself as well. And it's about how you can use your perceptions as guides. It's a six card. Six cards to me always represent victories, right? And I mean, I'm sorry, it's not a six card. I looked at it backwards, but it's a four card. And I look at four cards as like victorious. I look at them as like my God cards, my spiritual cards. Um, but yeah, the Emperor, to close the reading out, was a very brilliant card. I didn't know how it was going to resonate with all the others because it was a bonus card. I pulled it up first. But I appreciate these cards. They do tell a story about how we need to release ourselves from fearful energy and to be powerful in who we are and to give everything that we have and not be afraid to use our creativity to increase our presence in the universe, right? Everything ain't for everybody, but there's something for everyone. Okay. So on that, I'm just gonna wrap up my Timely Tuesday, like always, by saying, other people can look at these cards and read them a different way, but we ain't talking about them. We talking about me. And I thank again those who like, share, comment on my content, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you're interested in receiving notifications about when I posted. And as always, I send you guys light, peace, love, and happiness. One.